Okay, hi guys, it's Jodie and welcome to a new video. So today I'm going to be filming a 48-hour readathon. Well, I say today, but obviously it's going to happen across the next 3 days. Okay, editing Jodie here, just to let you know that this readathon turned into like a weekend reading vlog. So basically I do the 48-hour readathon and then I also vlogged like generally and on Sunday. So yeah, it is more of a weekend reading vlog than just a readathon vlog, but I do the readathon within the vlog, if that makes sense. So yes, enjoy the rest of the video anyways. So yes, I am doing a 48-hour readathon with my patrons. Every single month we all do a readathon together, so sometimes it's 24-hour readathon, sometimes it's a 48-hour readathon, but this month, yes, we are doing 48 hours and I'm excited because I am kind of in the reading mood and I just want to read like a lot of books and just have some fun with my patrons. So yes, I'm going to be doing some reading sprints this afternoon with Em from Perfect Paperbacks and hopefully we read a lot. So yes, we shall see. But I have a stack of books here that I'm putting on my TBR for now. I'll quickly talk through this stack here of books that I'm thinking of picking up, but like I said, it may differ slightly. So the first book I have is The Roughest Draft by Austin Siegmund Broker and Emily Wibberley, and this is a romance. It's a rom-com, it's a summary, a vibe, and this is basically supposed to be very similar to Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and I read that book a couple of months ago and really enjoyed it, so I am looking forward to reading this one. It's essentially about these two writers who had this bestseller years ago, and then something happened between them. They broke all contact with each other and do not speak to each other or like each other, and then it turns out that there was another book in their contract, so they now have to get back together and write another book. And obviously this is very difficult when they don't really like each other and haven't spoken in a long time. So yeah, it sounds really good, really excited. So if I'm in the mood for romance, I think I will pick this one up. Then next we have Kiki's Delivery Service, because this is like a short and cheerful book. It will be really fun. I've never read it before and I feel like it will be like a fast read. So I'm putting this on my TBR because I do really want to get to it, and I just think it will be cute to read because it's quite a dull and miserable day today. So I feel like this will be a nice book to curl up with. So maybe we'll go for this one. Then, just as like a short book to add on my TBR that I might pick up, I have this kind of contemporary young adult novel, which is Finding My Voice. And basically this book is about a Korean American girl who goes to school in this predominantly kind of white town, and she's the only Korean American there, the only family there, and she's dealing with racism and lots of other things, and she's trying to find a way to fit in. And basically it's about her, and she also has a romance, and then it's about her kind of like standing up and speaking out against racism and kind of the things that she's struggling with, and just kind of finding her voice essentially. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be a really good read, and I do want to get to this month, so hopefully I'll pick this up during the 48 hours, but we shall see. Then next we have a book that I'm currently reading, which is Lovesickness by Junji Ito. So I'm currently 110 pages in, so I've barely made a dent, and I am really enjoying this so far. It's very creepy and a very unique storyline, so I would like to finish this during the readathon, but I have to read this in like chunks just because it's quite intense. So yeah, hopefully I can finish this during the next couple of days. Then I've put this poetry book on here just because I've been meaning to read this for so long, which is Shine Your Icy Crown by Amanda Lovelace. And then lastly I do have this graphic novel, which is Mooncakes. This is on my TBR for the month and I've been meaning to read this for a while, so hopefully I do get to this one. And then I'm also thinking of potentially rereading Heartstopper volumes 1 to 4 as well, so maybe we will do that. But like I said, I just don't know what I'm in the mood to read at the moment, so it's kind of annoying, but hopefully I can get a lot of reading done. I think potentially I will start with Kiki's Delivery Service, but I'm not sure. So I think I'm going to start the readathon at midday. Right now it is 11:11, so yeah, I feel like that's a good sign. So yeah, I'm going to start the readathon I think at 12, and obviously then finish at 12 on Saturday. So I am excited. Hopefully we get loads of reading done. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing the next few days. I think I might have to go over to like the nearest city to me because the new BTS album comes out tomorrow and I want to go and buy one in store. So I don't know for sure if they will have it though, so I might go and do that tomorrow, which I will try to include in this vlog if I do. And yeah, anyways, hopefully we can do that. We can get loads of reading done, have a fun time. Yeah, if you're interested in joining along with these monthly readathons and the live shows and the Discord that come with it, then you can check out my Patreon down below because we do it every single month and it's a really fun time. So yes, that is linked down below. But yes, hi, welcome to a readathon. Let's hope that this is not a failure, it's a success. We're going in with positive vibes, I'm putting it out there. It's gonna be a good time. So I'm gonna go because I want to go make something to eat before we start. So I will potentially update you guys a little bit later when I've decided what I want to start reading and so on. But yes, I will chat to you guys very soon. Okay, hi guys, so it's a lot later and I didn't end up starting the readathon on time. Are we shocked? Probably not, because I never do. Yeah, as you can see, it's all going downhill because I've got my dressing gown on. I'm kidding. Change the angle because that angle sucked. But basically, I ended up watching a V Live for an hour and a half, which, you know, you can't blame me for that. I mean, come on. When that notification pops up for a V Live, you can't ignore it, you've got to watch it. So I ended up watching that, and then I did very little reading. So here we are. So it's currently around 4 p.m. and I'm going to go live on Patreon to do some cozy reading sprints with Em in about 20 minutes, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading Kiki's delivery service. So I have started this. I'm only 36 pages in, so not a lot of progress. But yes, I have my dressing gown, I have my book, I have my half-drunk cup of tea, so we are good to go. And I'm hoping to just sit and read this and hopefully finish this book. I started feeling very sleepy as well before, so I definitely do need to like do these sprints to hopefully keep me awake and get me reading. So yeah, I think that's the plans just for the evening really, is to just like be cozy and read. I'm not sure how long we're going to do the live for, but hopefully we'll get a lot of reading done. So I'm looking forward to that. And also, how cute is this Fairy Loot bookmark, because I'm absolutely in love with it. It's so adorable and I feel like it matches the book really well as well. But yeah, anyways, like I said, this is going to be my read. So I want to read this book, and then once I finish this, I think I'm going to read some more of Lovesickness or pick up Heartstopper for a reread. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see like how much reading I get done during the sprints, because I am a slow reader, but I want to get through a lot of books. I just thought I'd pop on and let you guys know I kind of messed up, and yeah, here we are. So let's hope I finish this book very, very soon. Guys, Stray Kids have just released their new music video, Circus. I gotta film my reaction, I've got to. Felix with black hair. Oh my god. Oh my god, the outfits, everything. Oh my god. Oh my god, seriously, the dancing. Everything. Oh my god, this is so cool. No words. No words. Okay, back to reading. Okay, hey guys, so I have a little reading update. So I am now on page 148 of Kiki's delivery service, so I'm nearly finished. I only have this much left, and I'm really enjoying this. It's such a wholesome, cute, magical kind of story. Very, very whimsical. I don't know why my chin is bright red, by the way. Not too sure what that's about. And I ordered takeout to kick off the readathon. Like, what is better than that? So I got some Japanese food, and I have a vanilla milk bubble tea, which is very, very yummy. And I've also made myself a cup of tea so I can power through the rest of this book. Yes, I'm gonna finish reading this. I currently have my camera and stuff switched off because I was eating, but there is and yeah, I'm gonna continue reading this book, and then I need to decide what I want to read next. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update and let you know that I am making progress. I've almost finished my first book, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, I will chat to you guys in a bit. Okay, hey guys, so I finished Kiki's delivery service. Absolutely loved it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 stars. It wasn't quite like a 5-star read, but I absolutely loved it. It was just so wholesome. I've got cat hair stuck to my lip. This is like just my life now. It was just so wholesome, so cute, so heartwarming, so whimsical, so magical. It was just such a fun story. It's so nice to see basically our main character Kiki grow into like an independent person, and all these different interactions she has with the townspeople in this new town she goes to. And there's like a bit at the back, and it basically says like, even though she has magic and she can fly everywhere, sometimes it's nice to walk, because in doing the simple thing and walking and like such a mundane thing, it enabled her to meet new people that she wouldn't have met otherwise, that now means so much to her. And it also allowed people to get closer to her and see that even though she's a witch, she's not this horrible monster, she's just like a normal person. So I really like that. There was some like kind of nice little metaphors in here, and I really love Junji. He's so funny. He's just so grumpy and like mischievous, and he reminds me of Frankie. So yeah, I really, really loved this. It was just so good. I'm so glad I read this, and this is my first book of the readathon. I have no idea what I'm going to read next, and I'm aware that I look absolutely horrendous right now. I have a really bad stomach ache, which is not fun, but I want to like keep the momentum going and carry on reading. I could start another book, which would probably be Finding My Voice, because I feel like because this is short, it's probably like the smartest choice, but I just don't know if I'm in the mood for it. And then I also could potentially start a romance, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for that either. Could continue on with Lovesickness, because I'm already 100 pages in, so I might read a little bit of this. I'm not going to read all of this because I'm not in the mood for like tons of horror right now, so I might read a little bit, or I could read one of these two, so I'm not too sure. Poetry, graphic novel, or Heartstopper. not entirely sure which one to go for. I might have to ask my patrons who are watching the live show at the moment. So I'm going to try and decide what my next read will be, and then I will chat to you guys in a bit. But I have finished one book so far. It's currently 20 to 8 in the evening, so I haven't done a ton of reading like the actual day, but it's fine. I'm glad I finished a book. I want to squeeze in like one more read before then. So yeah, anyways, that's like my plans. I think I'm going to stay on the live a little bit longer, and then I think I might go for a bath to help my stomach and read in the bath. So I'll let you guys know a little bit later what I decide to do, and once I've chosen a book to read. But I just wanted to update you, and I feel really smiley and happy after reading that book. Like, it's given me such a nice feeling, so very, very glad that I read it. Okay, hey guys, so today is Friday and I don't really have any reading updates because I finished Kiki's delivery service, then I got a bath, and I did start reading some of this, which wasn't even on my TBR. I was just like, what do I want to read? And I still don't know what I want to read, but I did start this and I read the first 3 chapters, so I'm on page 31. I just don't know if I want to read this right now. Like, I really don't know. I don't know, like, I really don't know what I'm in the mood to read, and it's so frustrating. And oops, I dropped it. I need to make my mind up of what I want to read because I'm gonna head out and I need to take some books with me to read, obviously. But it is comeback day, guys. It is BTS day. Proof. I'm so happy, honestly. Like, I've just been listening to this all morning, which is why, like, no reading has been done, no audiobooks, nothing. I've bought it on Apple Music, whatever it's called, iTunes. I've been listening to it on Spotify. I've been streaming this everywhere. Had the new music video on repeat, and I'm gonna go and try and buy a physical album if HMV have any, or even have any left, because they might not by now. It's currently 10 AM, so I really do need to get a move on to go into the city to hopefully buy one. I don't think there will be any, if I'm being honest. Like, their K-pop section, it's not the best, and I just can't see them really having it. So maybe if I can't get it in there, I'll try like a supermarket or something, but I want to go and try and get one today if I can. And then I think I'm gonna go and sit in like a coffee shop outside and just read. But like I said, I need to decide what I'm actually going to take with me, because I don't want to take like too many books because I don't want my tote bag to be too heavy. So I don't know. So yeah, I don't even know what book to read. I don't know whether I want to continue reading this one or not. I just don't know. Like, I can't really tell if it's going to be fast paced. Like, I'm intrigued, but I just don't know if I'm going to be hooked. And like, I obviously really do want to like binge read a book today, so I don't know. But basically this is kind of like the marriage trope and fantasy and romance and a bit of spice, so I do kind of want to read it, but I don't know. I might be reading Guild, potentially. It's a buddy read with M, but I'm not sure if we're going to read it or not. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. And then I also have this one, which I feel like will be a fast read, but it's contemporary, so I just don't know if I'm going to move that either. So I don't know what to do, but I need a book to like sit and really grip me that I can't put down, and I just want to sit and read all day. So I don't know, maybe I'll have to take 2 tote bags, that's 4, 2, and just take loads of books with me and hopefully like maybe read that way, because I could take my Kindle but it needs charged and I want to leave like as soon as possible. But yes, anyways, I am gonna go continue getting myself sorted, get ready to go and track down an album. Wish me luck, wish me luck. I don't even own a CD player, but you can bet I am going to buy that album, and I really hope I pull my bias in the photo cards, but no, my luck, I won't. But yeah, oh, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I could cry. And I'm also gonna get bubble tea to celebrate, of course, because I have to. So yeah, it's a really nice day. I'm gonna go outside and read somewhere in the city once I've hopefully gotten an album. So I haven't done a lot of reading, I've only finished 1 book so far, but it's fine. We've got today. I'm gonna read probably until tea time tomorrow, because I didn't really read much yesterday until the evening. So yeah, we're gonna try our best to fit in a lot of books today, but we'll just see what happens. We'll just take it easy, take it chill, hopefully get some reading done. Maybe I'll message Em and ask her what she thinks I should take with me and read, because I honestly just don't know. But yeah, anyways, that is my kind of plans, updates, whatever you want to call it. I am gonna go now and I will catch up with you guys when I get home. So it probably won't be till maybe this afternoon or this evening, because I'll probably be out pretty much all day, and I don't know if my parents are going to meet me over there to maybe go and get some food. So yeah, I probably won't be back till this evening, so I will update you guys, and I'm going to do some reading sprints. So yes, I will catch up with you very, very soon. Happy BTS album day, and goodbye. I have to rep BTS, so I've got my Bangtan t-shirt on. We've got the Life Goes On tote bag, and we have our butter phone case. So I am fully repping BTS today. This is the outfit. Ignore the messy room. But yeah, bye. Okay, hey guys, so just ignore the messy background, but I'm back from being out, so it's like quite late now, 6:20, so I've been out all day. I feel very, very tired, but I got the compact edition of Proof, just been so happy. And I ended up pulling Junji like as my photo card, and then I think I got like the like little postcardy thing of Namjoon. So yes, not what I wanted to pull, but I'm still happy anyway. I have ordered the like big standard edition from K-Stars, I think, but that's probably not going to be here for a while because it's the Weverse one. So obviously like they have to get it from Korea first and then ship it to me, so probably not going to arrive for a while. Hopefully I pull Tay or JK when I get that, but who knows. I might have to get another copy and see if I can pull them potentially. But anyways, yeah, so I got proof. I'm happy with that. And I actually started and finished a book while I was out. So I ended up reading Finding My Voice, and I really enjoyed this. I'm actually surprised by how much I love this book. I gave it 4 stars. I just couldn't put it down. I really liked the writing style. It was very kind of like an easy to read book, and it kind of does read a bit like a memoir. Like it is kind of like a memoir slash YA slash contemporary book, and I don't know, like I just thought this was like a really well done book, and I really like how the author raises some very serious points, especially regarding Asian hate and racism, and how it can often be dealt with, how people can just ignore it and not stick up for someone, and also kind of like finding your own voice to speak out against it, and just a lot of other things that come with like being a teen and growing up, and especially obviously being part of like a minority as well. So it was really interesting to see that. And apparently this book was actually written like quite a few years ago, so like the time that this was set in isn't obviously modern day. I don't know when it was written. I think it was originally published in 1993, but I might be wrong. I don't actually know. I don't know if I read it somewhere in here or online. I think I read it on Goodreads that apparently this book was published like 30 years ago originally. So it hasn't actually been revised, the cover's just been like redone. And yeah, a lot of it is definitely still relevant to today, which is very sad. But this was just a really incredible book. I just really enjoyed it. If you're looking for a short contemporary with some really important themes and it's just like a good story, then I would definitely recommend this. I really enjoyed it, and like I said, I thought this was going to be like 3 stars and it would be okay, but it was actually so good that I read it in one sitting. So yeah, I'm really glad that I did manage to read another book while I was out, because I didn't know if I would. And then I did very briefly start reading Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover, which wasn't on my TBR originally and is not on my monthly TBR, but I don't know why I picked this up. I just took it out with me. So I've read 30 pages and it's okay so far. Like, I'm not absolutely blown away by it, and I'm not really sure how it's going to go when like the guy, who I assume is like the love interest, is talking about another girl who's like been the love of his life apparently. Like, I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I don't even know if this is an actual love story. I don't think it is. I think it's maybe toxic love. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know a lot about this book, but I still haven't read a Colleen Hoover book, and for some reason I just kind of felt like reading this. So yeah, I have read 30 pages of it. Will I continue reading it? Not too sure. Like, we'll see. Maybe I'll read some more and see how I feel, because I want to like read another full book, and I just don't know if I will with this. It's not like really long. It's like 300 something pages, but I just don't know if I'm in the mood for it. So yeah, I did read 30 pages of this, so we'll see. But that's all my reading updates. I didn't read anything else while I was out. I just went around like a few stores and stuff, and I stocked up on my favourite ramen and got some other little bits and pieces, and obviously the new BTS album. And yeah, it was just a nice day sitting in the sun reading. Like, it was really nice, and I'm glad that I did it. I love doing that. So yes, anyways, that is all of my reading updates for now. I finished 2 books, which isn't the best because it has been like 24 hours now, give or take, but I'm happy with what I've read, considering like for a lot of the time I haven't actually been reading, so it's fine. I've been distracted by BTS, but I think I'm gonna go and make some food and a cup of tea, and then potentially read some of Ugly Love. But I kind of am in the mood to like watch something, so I might watch more of Stranger Things, or maybe I will finally start Heartstopper, but I don't know. So yeah, those are all my updates. I will chat to you guys very soon. Hey guys, so I just want to give a quick reading update before I go out. Ignore the mess behind me. I feel like I say that in every single clip video. My library room is just always a mess. But yes, anyways, it is now Saturday and I think what I'm going to do is just make this a weekend like vlog, even though I started this on Thursday, just because I really haven't been reading a lot during the 48-hour readathon. Like, there's so much time where I could have spent it reading and I didn't. So I think I'm just going to do this as like a weekend reading vlog, but I still am doing okay with the actual 48-hour readathon that I'm still doing, which ends like this evening, but I'm just going to keep this vlog going until tomorrow evening. But yeah, anyways, I have read another 4 books, or the graphic novels. So I reread the Heartstopper series and I'm so happy that I did. I missed this series so much. Ask me why they were upside down. Okay, I fixed it now. But yes, I decided to reread the series. I was planning to this last month and this month, and I just had the urge last night and I'm so glad that I did. I have missed this series and I just had such a fun time rereading them. And now that I've finally done my reread, I am going to watch the show and I cannot wait. Alright, I just need to check my phone in case it's my mum. Okay, never mind. So yeah, I read volumes 1 and 2 last night and absolutely loved them. I think volume 1 is definitely my favourite out of all of them. But I love volume 3 where they go to Paris. So yeah, then I read volume 3 and 4 this morning and yeah, I don't really have a lot to say because I've obviously read these before and talked about them, I think, in a vlog in like, I think it might have been like 2020. I've read the first 3. I can't remember when the 3rd one came out, whenever that was. I spoke about it in a vlog there. If you guys have been around that long, then you will have heard me talk about this before and probably in like other vlogs and videos. But this is just such a comfort series. Like, this is just so heartwarming and amazing, but also has so much depth because it deals with so many important themes, and honestly it makes me so happy that these exist. And I'm getting really emotional because, like, working in the bookshop, this series has always been popular and I've done a lot of displays over the years that have included these books and it's made them like popular amongst my customers in the bookstore. But obviously when the Netflix show came out, so many new faces have been coming into the bookstore and so many people asking for these books. And you know, we tell people like, oh yeah, they're upstairs, we've got a big display, a big Nick and Charlie cutout, if you head upstairs you'll see it. And kids have literally jumped up and down squealing, or like when they come to the till with their parents and they're buying all the novellas and the graphic novels, they're like so excited and so happy, or you hear them on the way out. And I haven't seen that for a series in so long, and the fact that it's this series and it means so much to so many young people is just incredible. And every single time, like when I've been selling this series, I've just felt so emotional and just so grateful to Alice Oseman that she has created these characters and this series that so many people, specifically young people, feel seen in. And I just think that is amazing. Like, I wish there was things like this growing up when I was younger, and I'm sure so many people really wish they had these growing up, because this series I think is just such an amazing and supportive series to so many people. And I just literally, like, I've just never seen like this level of excitement for a book series for younger readers in so long. And it's made me so happy to see that so many kids who don't usually maybe even read are now coming in and buying a Heartstopper series and also reading other LGBT plus novels and things like that as well. And it's just amazing that it's encouraging kids to read. It's also something that a lot of younger readers and even older readers, obviously this is YA, but you know, I've sold this to all different ages of people, which is another thing. It's amazing. But yeah, it's like amazing that so many like younger readers now have a series that they feel seen in and that makes them feel safe and comforted, and I just love that. And yeah, I just felt so emotional rereading this again and remembering some of the things that were in here, and I just think it's an incredible series, and I think Alice Oseman is just one of the best people on the planet. So yes, I don't know. Anyway, I know I'm gushing about it, but honestly I just think it's incredible. So if you haven't read this series, I would highly recommend. Honestly, it's just so adorable, so incredible, and I just think like valuable as well. So I'm just so happy these books exist. But like I said, now that I've reread them, I can finally watch the show because I want to do a reread before watching it, and I'm so excited. And I know it's been confirmed that season 2, I think, and 3 are happening, which is amazing. So yeah, I'm just really, really excited I can watch the show now, and I just love these books so much. I actually included footage in my reading vlog. I'll link it here, of my Heartstopper display I did at work. We have like a life-size Nick and Charlie cutout and it's the best thing ever. So yeah, I just adore this series so much, but I'm so glad I reread them. So I've now read 6 books so far. I don't know exactly what my reading plans are for today. I am going out for like lunch / dinner with my mum soon. We're gonna go to one of my favorite restaurants that serves like Korean food and stuff because my mum really wants to try it. So I'm gonna get my favorite ramen and I'm so excited because I just have been craving it all week. So yeah, we're gonna go there. So I don't know how much reading I will actually get done today. I think though once like we've been there, I'm gonna come home and then just like read a lot. So I think what I'm going to read is Lovesickness by Junji. I really do want to finish that, so I think I'm going to try and finish that today, but I still have a lot left. And then I think I'm going to read some more of Ugly Love. I haven't read any more of this since yesterday, so I'm still only 30 pages in. I'm going to read some more. I think what I've done is I have sectioned it into quarters, so obviously I have 4, and I'm going to try and read to the first quarter of the book, and then if I'm like feeling it, then I will hopefully like read this by the end of tomorrow. So I need to read another 60 pages to get to the first quarter. If I read that and I'm really hooked on the story, then I will definitely continue with this for like the rest of the weekend. If not, I will pick something else up. So I am still in the mood to read like a graphic novel as well, so I think I might pick up Mooncakes. And then I am either going to listen to an audiobook, which is In Order to Live, because I've been listening to that audiobook for the last week or so, or I will potentially download the audiobook for Air of Fire, because I started rereading that book last month and then I haven't read any more since, and just because it's so long and it is a reread, I just don't think there's any point in me trying to physically read it and annotate it like I was originally going to, just because I have so many books I want to and need to get to. So I think I'm going to download the audio for that, so I might listen to some of that whilst I'm out. But yeah, that's all my updates and my plans. I'm really excited to get some reading done, so I will update you guys when I have read something and I get back later. So today is Sunday and I do have one reading update. So I did finish finally reading Lovesickness by Junji. So unfortunately I didn't finish this in time to include it in like the readathon that I was doing. I actually finished it this morning, but I really enjoyed this. I was kind of struggling on my rating between 3, 3.5 and 4 stars. So I feel like I'm going to settle on 3.75 stars, but rounded up to 4 on Goodreads. So yes, I gave this 4 stars. For the most part, I really loved this. The last story, if you read this, you know what on earth was that. It wasn't spooky, it wasn't creepy, it was just weird and stupid. Like, what was that? It was literally a story about poo, like fake poo. Junji, what were you thinking with that one? But yeah, I really like that, and like the other stories in here were what is like brought the rating down for me, because there was this like one story to do with like this weird family and I just still don't get it. Like, I just didn't really get it. It just wasn't for me. didn't really find it that fun. But the main story in here, which is the Lovesickness story, which is about this creepy but beautiful dude, and like fortune telling at crossroads, which is like the biggest part of the book, is like that story, like mini stories within that story. But it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It was very creepy, definitely kept you guessing. And don't come for me, but kind of fancy my man here. He is a very, very stunning guy. He may be evil and creepy, but you cannot deny that he is in fact very beautiful. Like, let me just pull up the receipts. Let me find the picture that I was like, okay, you are something. Like, come on now, come on. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. So I've given it 4 stars because I rounded it up, but it was like the other stories that kind of lowered the rating for me. But I did still really enjoy this. It was definitely a fun time, and I really loved the main story in here. So I did finish this. I haven't done any other reading, so I finished 6 books for the readathon, and then I finished that one, which is my 7th book. So yeah, that's like since Thursday, so that's not too bad to have read like the last few days. And I haven't read any more of Ugly Love, so I might read some more of this today. I'm still only 30 pages in. So I'm going to my parents' house for a barbecue later this afternoon, so I'm going to take some books with me. So I'm thinking I'll probably take this, but I don't know if I do like want to read this or not. Like, I'm not entirely sure, so I may pick something else up. But what will that be, you ask? I don't know. I really don't know what I want to read. I really do need to like have a good think about what book I want to read. Those are all my reading updates for the moment. I've done a lot of editing for this vlog, so I'm happy that I've done that. And then I've started filming my bookshelf tour finally. I've filmed about 4 shelves so far, but my memory cards are all full. We love that. So I need to sort those out so I can continue filming it for the next week. So realistically, it probably will be at the end of June, hopefully. But my issue is these shelves are very, very high and very tall because I have high ceilings in my house. So I have extension packs on here and the taller shelves anyway, and my tripod isn't tall enough to reach them. So until I can borrow like a really big ladder off my parents and then find a way to balance my tripod and camera on it, I cannot film those shelves. So that's why it's taken me so long, and obviously lots of other more logistical reasons. But I'm still getting so many comments asking me when it's coming. It is coming, I promise, but it's a lot of work, filming, editing, finding the space on my laptop to do it, the space on my memory cards, having a freaking ladder to even film the top half of my shelves. Like, it is a lot. So yeah, I promise you guys it is coming, and I have started filming it now. I just need to like get a ladder and stuff like that to be able to film the top half of the shelves, and obviously clear space on my memory cards and laptop to do it. So we'll hopefully be up by the end of the month at the latest, but I will be giving my patrons exclusive access to that video first. So yeah, definitely do keep an eye out for that. But I am very, very excited to share it with you guys because my last bookshelf tour was in 2020, and it was at like the very, very start of 2020, like in the first week. So obviously the last 2 years my collection has grown a lot, so I am very, very excited to share with you what I now have on my shelves. And I know you guys have been asking for this video for so long, so I am excited to share it with you, and it will be coming soon. But yeah, so those are all of my updates. I think I am going to read some more of this. I think for now I'm going to watch some booktube first, and then after that I will either read some more of this or pick up a different book to read. I need to start Book of Night by Holly Black, but honestly I'm just dreading it, so I don't know if I will do that today, like, because I am in a reading mood, so maybe I will, I don't know. But yes, I will update you guys a little bit later when I have a reading update or something. But yes, I will catch up with you guys in a little while when I have another reading update. So goodbye for now. Who's the most handsome boy? Who's the most handsome boy? Is it Frank? Is it Frankie? Is it Frankie? What are we doing, Frank? Are we chilling? So hey guys, so it's a lot later. It's currently 10 p.m. and I need to go and get a shower and get ready for work tomorrow, so I'm gonna quickly wrap this vlog up. So I thought I would just quickly go over everything I've read this weekend slash Thursday Friday-ish, even though I didn't read much. But yeah, I managed to finish 7 books in total, which I'm really happy about. I definitely need to keep my reading game up, but I've slumped hard today and barely read because I just don't know what I'm in the mood to read. So I need to figure that out quickly so that I can keep this reading mood going. But yeah, I'll just quickly talk through them. So I did start and finish Finding My Voice by Mary Myung-ok Lee, I think is how you pronounce it, and I really enjoyed this. I was surprised by how much I loved this. I was expecting it to be just like a enjoyable book, but nothing too special, nothing that would really like kind of suck me into it. I thought I might even like struggle to get through it because obviously I can't necessarily directly relate to the main character, but I was pleasantly surprised. I loved this book. This book was really enjoyable. I read it in one entire sitting. I didn't stop. I couldn't stop. I kept flicking and flicking through the pages because I just really enjoyed how the author wrote this book. It was written in such a way that is kind of accessible to anyone. So this is a book that deals with racism, and even though it's set 30 years ago, a lot of it is very like relevant today, unfortunately. And I just feel like for an author to capture something and for it to be so timeless and appropriate for like even today is just like really amazing. And what I mean by saying this is accessible to anyone is the fact that even though obviously I can't relate to the main character in here and her suffering and the racism she faces, the author wrote it so that I could understand it a little bit and kind of to inform me on what I should be doing to help, if that makes sense. So I think this was like really well done, and it does kind of read like a memoir. I'm not sure if it's inspired by the author's personal experiences or not, but it definitely reads like a memoir, but also like YA contemporary. So it's a bit of a blend of the two, but it was really enjoyable. I definitely do feel like I've learnt things from it, and it was just a really good read, and I would definitely recommend this book. It was just really good, and I really like the writing as well. So yeah, I gave this 4 stars and it was a really fun book. Then next I have Kiki's Delivery Service. Absolutely love this book. I can't remember what I actually rated it. I don't know if I gave this 4 stars, but I think I might have to make it a 5-star because I haven't stopped thinking about how happy this book made me feel all weekend, and I just already know I want to reread this again at some point in the future. I'm just going to see how many stars I gave it. I think I gave it 4.5. I do feel like 4.5 is probably right. Maybe not 5, but at the same time kind of is 5. So I really loved this. This book was just so adorable and whimsical, magical, like everything. Like it just had the perfect vibes that you do get from watching like a Ghibli movie, and obviously there is a Ghibli movie for this book, but I loved the book. The book was just so heartwarming, and I loved our characters in here. I loved Gigi because he reminds me so much of Frankie. I loved Kiki because she is just like kind of so sweet, and it was so fun to see her grow, become independent, like realise what's important in life. And yeah, it was just such a fun read and I just loved it so much. I'm really excited to reread this in the future, and this is probably my favourite book I read of the whole readathon. So yeah. Then I did finish reading Lovesickness. So I was already like I think 100-ish pages into this when we started, and I finished it just after the readathon ended. So I finished it this morning and I really enjoyed this. I didn't really like the other stories that were in here because basically this book's called Lovesickness, which basically the main story in here is following this guy who moves back to a town he used to live in, and he has kind of some past trauma from something that he did there before he moved away. And then we also have this mysterious guy who keeps appearing on these crossroads where people go to get their fortunes told, and he is essentially making loads of people commit suicide. And yeah, there's a lot of trigger warnings for stuff in here, but there is for every Junji book. But the actual story is so good. So basically it's one big story split into like different stories, and it was really, really good, although I still don't fully understand the ending, if I'm being honest. But I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really clever story, really creepy and like almost atmospheric and eerie, and just like really, really intriguing. But then the other stories that are in here, so there's this one that follows like this weird family. I didn't really get it. Like, I just didn't get it, and it just wasn't for me. It was a bit boring, just didn't really like it. And then the very last story was literally like 3 pages long, or 2 pages long, and about fake poo. I really don't know what that was about. It's a no from me. I did like the rib story. That was kind of cool. That was kind of like a creepy story. I did like that one. But yeah, some of the other stories in here just kind of let it down, so I gave it 4 stars, and I would say I only just about got 4 stars. I feel like maybe it could have been 3.75 stars, but I did like really, really enjoy the first like main story. So yeah, I did finish this, and I'm really glad, because this, actually all 3 of these were on my TBR for June. I did almost just hit myself in the face. So I'm really, really happy that I actually read from my TBR. And then lastly, I did reread all 4 volumes of Heartstopper, which was also on my TBR for the month. And yeah, these were a reread. I already talked about these. Absolutely adore this series. My comfort series, love it. And now that I've done my reread, I can finally watch the show on Netflix, which I will probably be doing like in the next vlog you see from me. But yeah, those are all the books I managed to read in the past few days. I'm so happy that I read all of them, because I feel like they were really fun, and yeah, I just had such a fun time reading these books and doing my readathon with my patrons. I posted a bunch of photos on my Patreon from the readathon as well. So yeah, if you guys want to join in with next month's readathon over on Patreon, then you can head to the link in the description box. You can also rewatch the live show that me and Em did and everything else that's on there. So yeah, I'll be doing another one of these next month with my patrons and some more live shows, and I'm really excited about it. I just love readathons. I definitely want to do another one, maybe even in the next vlog or something, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I really had fun doing this one, so I hope you guys did enjoy watching this vlog. I know it was like a readathon vlog turned weekend vlog, so I hope you still enjoyed it. And I'm sorry I didn't vlog or film anything today. I have just been with my family and cleaning and doing things like that and editing, so I have still had a productive day. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this vlog. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new here and you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. I would love to have you here. I upload bookish videos all of the time, and a few upcoming videos you can look forward to from me is my bookshelf tour. I'm going to be filming my library room and talking about all the books that I have. I'm also going to be doing some special editions of videos and other things like that, and lots of vlogs. So if you don't want to miss any of that, then make sure you subscribe. And if you made it this far, leave a black cat, or what emoji, maybe a green heart, because these 2 books have green on. So yes, leave a black cat for Gigi or a green heart emoji in the comments if you made it to the end of this video. And also let me know what you guys have been reading this past week. If you finished any really good books, let me know. And if you've watched the Heartstopper show, let me know what your thoughts on it. Did you really love it? Let me know. I'm so excited to watch it. But yes, I hope you guys did enjoy this. I hope you're reading a lot of good books and just enjoying life. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.